Oke, lanjut lagi Assassin's Creed bersama Desmond Miles. Select continue. Oke, ini Desmond Miles udah masuk ke Animus. Setelah kemarin bertempur sama pasukan salib, kita naik lagi ke sini. Oke. Oke, kita disuruh ke atas. Ngapain? Climb a ladder. Oke, naik lagi ya di sini. Manchester Memory Synchronized New Recording. Oh, kita di ujung sini. Sudah ada tempat masing-masing. Oke. Ntar ini bertiga lompat ya ke bawah.
You play a dangerous game. I assure you, this is no game. So be it. Bring forth the hostage. Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
Udah banyak pasukan salib di bawah.
They welcome it and the rewards it brings. Good. Then they shall have it all around. Follow me and do so without hesitation. Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Leap of faith. Press button 1 and space to move. Okay. Leap of faith.
Oh, my leg!
Anjir, sakit kaki deh.
Oh, my leg!
Ayolah, jam bebas.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Mana? Go aja. Sini. Berangi pohon ya. Jago dia. Nah, dari sini manjat lagi. Oke kan, manjat sampai ke atas. Jatuh. Harusnya kalau jatuh ke air bisa berenang. Ulang lagi. Oh my leg.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The rope there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Space and move. Coba lagi. Jago nih orang. Iya. Dikit lagi. Oke, serangan dari belakang.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is
You
broken.
did well.
It shall be a
Sergap
long
dari
while before he
belakang.
troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet,
Huh?
then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd.
Baru aja
You
ya.
remember? Because as I hear it, you chose
Alhamdulillah.
to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck.
Or you.
Third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect.
Tidak bang kasih makan ayam.
Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I'm sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Ya, kena tikam.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or 2?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Nah, ini ditinggal aja dia. Situ ada kasur untuk tidurnya bagus ya. Guys, and keep interact. Oh, manjat lah dari sini kayaknya.
Questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that too. I believe it's called stupid.
don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Lisa?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine, but I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles.
Ya,
I
kawan
suggest
nih.
you return to your room and get some rest.
Mau balik ke situ lagi.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
Ini tujuan jelasnya mau
I
kemana
was
ya?
supposed to be one, but I ran away from the
Susah ya. Subtitle tak ada.
farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's all right. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does
Yeah,
Abstergo have
berantem.
to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it. Aren't you tired?
Balik ke Animus lagi.
Can't talk. Gotta work. Aren't you tired?
Dia bilang,
Can't talk. Gotta work. Aren't you tired?
Iya. Oh, masuk sini.
Damn it, they locked the door. Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me.
Oke, selamat pagi. Saatnya kembali beraktivitas di Animus.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Balik
Wonder
lagi.
who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling. Don't make this complicated. Sit down on the Animus and let's get started.
Ya, balik lagi ke Animus.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Continue. Alright, sudah masuk ke Animus menjadi seorang assassin. Inilah I'm alive, itu karena bukan nggak betul-betul dibunuh, cuma dibunuh di dalam Animus.
To what end? Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace, in all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is. But you, my son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As
as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what
Nggak
you
bisa
wish,
ditinggal.
It is.
then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have...
I'm listening, old man.
Been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
You've been demoted. Lost weapon, lost what? Oh, kehilangan skill ya. Banyak kehilangan skill nih dia nih. Manjat nih. Bentar. Ke sini dulu.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
What?
I know what I saw. Husul opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Salah satu skill terbaiknya ya.
I can't.
Dia bisa dengar orang ngomong dari jauh.
Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the Weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Oke, investigation complete. Sekarang find basket weaver.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
What a strange man.
I thought I was going blind.
Serves him right for acting like that. What's he doing that for?
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
Oke, sekarang kita udah dengar nih percakapannya si pickpocket.
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Hello profile.
Watch what you're doing!
Anjir.
You cannot run forever! Find out where he's dead! He's dead! Don't let him get away! I will find you! There he is! I'll get you! Out of the way! I'll chase you down! You're a dead man!
Anjir, kita dikeroyok tanpa senjata cuy. Juga juga nih. Mati juga lah. Tangan kosong lawan pedang.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock.
Oke,
Please, just
kita berhasil
one. We
nguping ya.
lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
God damn you! Leave me alone!
Itu belum tahu. Investigation complete. Ya. Hai. Oke, sip.